When your avoidant
Can we fix
partner
this?
offers you friendship, what it really
Let's just be
means.
friends.
When your avoidant partner suddenly says, "I think we should just be friends," it can feel like the entire relationship has changed in a single moment. You may feel confused, hurt, and left wondering how someone who once shared love and intimacy with you can suddenly ask for emotional distance. But behind those words, there can be deeper emotions, fears, and internal conflicts that your avoidant partner may not know how to express. Sometimes, the request for friendship is not simply about losing feelings. It can be about feeling overwhelmed by emotional closeness and relationship expectations. Many people immediately assume that friendship means their partner no longer cares, or that the relationship meant nothing. However, for someone with avoidant attachment patterns, friendship can sometimes feel like a safer space where they can stay connected without feeling emotionally trapped. An avoidant partner may still have feelings for you while struggling with the vulnerability that comes with a romantic relationship. They may enjoy your presence, your support, and your connection, but become uncomfortable when the relationship requires deeper emotional involvement. Today, we will explore what it really means when an avoidant partner offers you friendship after a romantic connection. We will look at the hidden reasons behind this decision and how you can understand their behavior without losing yourself emotionally. Because sometimes friendship is a genuine attempt to maintain a meaningful connection in a healthier way. But other times, it can become a way for someone to keep emotional closeness while avoiding commitment and responsibility. To understand this situation clearly, you first need to understand how avoidant attachment affects relationships. Many avoidant individuals learn from past experiences to rely heavily on independence and emotional self-protection. They may want love, affection, and companionship, but they often struggle when emotions become intense or unpredictable. Deep intimacy can sometimes trigger fears of losing their freedom, becoming dependent, or being unable to handle emotional expectations. When a relationship starts requiring more openness, communication, and vulnerability, they may begin feeling internal pressure. Instead of explaining their fears, they may create distance because pulling away feels easier than facing uncomfortable emotions. Offering friendship can become a middle ground where they feel emotionally safer. It allows them to keep someone important in their life while reducing the pressure they associate with romantic commitment. They may secretly think, "I do not want to completely lose this person, but I do not know how to handle this relationship." Friendship becomes a way to maintain a connection without immediately facing the emotional intensity of a romantic partnership. However, it is important to understand that friendship does not always mean they secretly want the relationship back. Every person is different, and their reasons depend on their emotional awareness, personal experiences, and willingness to grow. Sometimes an avoidant partner genuinely believes friendship is the most respectful choice for both people. They may care about you deeply, but recognize that they are unable to provide the emotional security and consistency you deserve. On the other hand, sometimes friendship becomes a way to keep emotional access to you without offering commitment. They may want your kindness, attention, and emotional support while still avoiding the responsibilities of a relationship. This is where many people become trapped in confusion after a breakup or emotional separation. They notice that their avoidant partner still checks on them, sends messages, or shows moments of care. These small signs can create hope and make you believe that they are slowly coming back. You may begin analyzing every message, every conversation, and every emotional gesture for hidden meaning. But attention does not always equal commitment. And missing someone does not always mean someone is ready for a relationship. A person can care about you, think about you, and still not have the emotional ability to build something stable. The most important thing is to observe whether their actions consistently match their words. Someone who truly values friendship will respect your feelings, your healing process, and your emotional boundaries. They will not expect you to behave like a romantic partner while refusing to provide the security of a relationship. They will understand that your emotions matter and that friendship should not become a one-sided arrangement. For many people, staying friends with an avoidant ex-partner can become emotionally painful and exhausting. You may continue hoping that friendship is only temporary and that one day they will finally choose you again. You might remain emotionally available while secretly waiting for signs that they have changed their mind. Over time, this can prevent you from healing and stop you from creating new opportunities for happiness. The difficult truth is that feelings alone are not enough to create a healthy relationship. Someone can genuinely care about you and still be unable to give you the emotional presence you need. A strong relationship requires more than attraction and memories from the past. It requires communication, emotional availability, trust, and a willingness from both people to work through challenges. When your avoidant partner offers friendship, ask yourself an important question before accepting. Does this friendship bring me peace and emotional stability, or does it keep me attached to someone who cannot choose me? If staying connected creates constant anxiety, confusion, or sadness, creating distance may be the healthier choice. Protecting your emotional well-being does not mean you do not care. It means you also value yourself. Sometimes the healthiest response is not immediately accepting friendship, but allowing both people to have space. Distance can provide clarity and give each person time to understand their emotions without pressure. Avoidant partners often need time to recognize feelings they previously ignored or pushed away, but you also need time to reconnect with your own identity, confidence, and emotional strength. Taking space is not about punishing someone or trying to make them regret losing you. It is about creating a healthier environment where you can focus on healing and personal growth. If you decide to remain friends, setting clear boundaries is extremely important. Friendship should not become a situation where you provide love, loyalty, and emotional support while receiving uncertainty in return. Never allow yourself to become someone's emotional safety net while your own needs remain ignored. A healthy connection requires balance, honesty, and respect from both people involved. Sometimes friendship can help two people rebuild trust and understand each other better. When pressure disappears, an avoidant partner may feel safer opening up and expressing emotions. But rebuilding a relationship requires much more than simply missing someone. It requires personal growth, emotional responsibility, and a willingness to face difficult conversations. You should never place your entire life on hold while waiting for someone to become ready. Your happiness should not depend on another person overcoming fears they are not currently willing to face. Remember, your avoidant partner's distance is not proof that you are not valuable or lovable. Their behavior often reflects their own emotional patterns, fears, and ways of coping with closeness. When someone offers friendship, try to focus less on what they might secretly feel. Instead, pay attention to what their actions are showing you in the present moment. Are they making genuine efforts to understand you and respect your emotions? Are they creating a connection where both people feel valued and emotionally safe? Or are they keeping you close because they enjoy your attention but fear true commitment? The answer to these questions can reveal the real meaning behind their offer of friendship. Sometimes friendship is a bridge that helps two people reconnect in a healthier way. Sometimes friendship is simply a gentle way of accepting that a romantic relationship has reached its end. The difference depends on honesty, emotional maturity, and whether both people are willing to respect each other's needs. Your responsibility is not to chase someone for answers, but to choose the path that protects your peace. When your avoidant partner offers friendship, look beyond the words they speak. Pay attention to their consistency, their emotional availability, and the way they treat your heart. Because real love is not only about having feelings for someone, real love is also about showing up, communicating openly, and creating emotional security together. You cannot control whether someone becomes ready for a relationship or chooses emotional closeness, but you can control your boundaries, your healing journey, and the way you choose to value yourself. Sometimes letting go of the role you had in someone's life can feel painful and uncertain, but it can also become the moment when you finally choose yourself and create a healthier future. Thank you for watching, and remember that emotional clarity begins when you stop chasing uncertainty. The strongest relationships are built when two people choose each other with honesty, effort, and emotional readiness.